guys, Midnight Strike is back with another classic review, this time of the album Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. So, many actually consider this to be their best album, and honestly, I would have to agree. It's either a toss-up between this one or their 1992 effort, Keep the Faith. So, let's delve into this one, shall we? And it was released in 1986, a year after their, commercial flop, 7800 Degrees Fahrenheit was released, which only contained one hit, In and Out of Love, and, to a certain degree, Tokyo Road. So, while I don't think that the previous album was all that bad, it was still a commercial failure from Bon Jovi's standpoint. Even Bon Jovi himself had said that 7800 Degrees Fahrenheit was not up to Bon Jovi's standards when it came to making songs. So, they made Slippery When Wet. And this is the album that contains their ever-beloved classics, You Give Love a Bad Name, and Livin' on a Prayer. So, these are two staples in Bon Jovi's catalog right now for, concerts and the like. So, basically, I'm going to delve into a track-by-track review here, and this isn't one with a bunch of bonus tracks like the live ones. I got this in 2008, so I've had it for a really long time. So let's start with Let It Rock. This one is a little bit slower, but it opens up with a dynamic, fast-paced keyboard, solo-ish kind of thing. And to be honest, it's really cool. I really like it. I mean, it's one of those big, classic, pop-ish arena rock glam songs, and that was all the rage back then in the 80s. So, really stellar track. It's slower, but it sets the tone for the album, and it sets the mood. Contrasting with this slower-paced song is track 2, You Give Love a Bad Name. And all you guys know this as, their most popular song, or one of. So, this one begins with the vocals, with John Bon Jovi saying, "Shot through the heart and you're to blame, darling, you give love a bad name." So, this one's a fast-paced rocker, and it still has some of that, popish elements that the rest of the album has. So, it's really good. It's got a really great hook, really catchy, and it's still playing on classic radio today. Classic rock radio. So, next song, Livin' on a Prayer. All of you guys know this. It's been played at, my personal prom, my high school prom. And this is another one of their most famous songs. So, really stellar track, really good chorus, another arena rocker. And Social Disease, this one's alright. I mean, it begins with, unzipping the pants, the sound of pants being unzipped, pretty much. It's one of those sexually explicit songs, but, moreover, double entendre, double meaning kind of things. And to be honest, it's actually quite clever. But the song itself isn't as strong as the prior songs. Next song on the track list is, Wanted Dead or Alive. I forgot to mention this. This is actually one of their most famous hits as well. One of their greatest hits. And this one's got more of a country southern style twang, And this is actually what inspired John Bon Jovi to write Blaze of Glory years later in 1990 for the movie Young Guns. So, Young Guns 2. And like I said, it's more of a southern style, country-ish rock song. It's rock country kind of thing. But it's not so country that it loses its, glam rock pop appeal. Its 80s pop appeal. So, next song is Raise Your Hand, Raise Your Hands. This one is the fastest, or one of the fastest songs on the entire album. And honest to God, it's really good, really fast-paced, really good hook, really good vocals, really great backing vocals. This entire album has amazing backing vocals. Back in the day, Keep the Faith pre-Keep the Faith, they had amazing backing vocals, amazing production, and just all-around catchy songs. I don't know what happened to them, these days took it to a new level with them, trying to get a little bit more edgy, and then they just kind of sounded the same since. I don't know. It's like since Alec John Such left, personally, but another story, another day. the next song is Without Love. This is another one. This is one that I really couldn't get into that much. I don't know. It's one of those 80s, sappy 80s love ballads with Bon Jovi, John Bon Jovi, pretty much expressing his love for maybe an ex or a past girlfriend or something. And I don't know. It sounds kind of generic, to say the least. So didn't really like that one that much. I Die For You was actually one ballad that I really liked because it was hard, it was catchy, it was fast-paced, it was actually pretty heavy, And Never Say Goodbye, this is one pretty much in the same category as Without Love. I didn't really like it that much personally, but I don't know, you guys might have a different opinion than I do. So next one is Wild in the Streets. This is another really fast-paced one. It's really catchy. Got a really great verse structure, great chorus, and this one's probably got my favorite backing vocals, pretty much out of any Bon Jovi song. So, all in all, I would probably rate this album, let's see, solid, we'll go with 9.6, because, I don't know, it's classic Bon Jovi. In my opinion, this album right here, as well as their 1992 album, Keep the Faith, as I said prior, are their best efforts. So, that being said, well, there's not really much more to say. So, thanks for watching. Keep calm and rock on.